Okay, people, I think we can start. Small audience, but I'm happy with it. Actually, same thing happened last year as well, so that's okay. All right, today, Service GPT. For people who are attending, thank you so much for making time for my session. I'm glad to see you here. Before we start, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. So I have 26 years old. I'm based in Morocco. I work as a senior associate manager in Van Eigens. My job includes being a Salesforce consultant and also work as a Scrum Master. Do you hear me? Better, right? Okay, so as I said, my job includes being a Salesforce consultant, so doing all these Salesforce configurations and stuff. And I also work as a Scrum Master, managing the teams alongside with the Scrum approach. Yeah, so as I said, I'm based in Morocco, so I work for the Moroccan office of my company, Van Eigens. And later on, I will be telling you a little bit about it. But before that, let me take you through our agenda for the day. So a little bit of chit-chatting will come in. Then we're going to be speaking about artificial intelligence. Then the impact of AI on service or customer service. And last but not least, the star of the show, Service GPT. So before that, our company, or where I am coming from, I don't know if you heard about it, but we're called Van Eigens, and Van Eigens stand for, sure, of course. That's the ideology we adopt here. So we're based in Dutch, in Netherlands. That's where our big office is, and we also have 2 offices, one in Lisbon and one in Morocco, so I work for the Moroccan one. We're very small here, but we're hoping to get bigger along the way, and we work for international customers, so Dutchies and German, and we're looking forward to expand our market, potentially even Moroccan clients as soon as possible. And I wanted to share with you these pictures. So last year I did the same. So this is our last team building. We had it in Vlieland. Vlieland is an island in Netherlands, and we had so much fun. We did camping, and we connected with each other. And it's always great to get out of the business and working space into personal space to learn more about us and to learn more about where are we coming from. And we have different nationalities. We have Moroccans, of course. We have Dutchies. We have Iranians. We have Turkish, right? So we have a lot of different diversities in our team, and it's always great to learn about people. And each year we do team buildings to connect with each other and learn more about each other. And it's such a great icebreaker, really, to, get along with your team, have fun, entertainment, and get again back to job. Okay, let's get right into it then. Before we start, I'd like to ask you a question. What is artificial intelligence? Sorry? What did you say? Algorithms. Okay, what else? What do you know about AI? Okay, machine learning. What else? Do you work with AI? ChatGPT, do you know? It's AI, right? So basically, AI is a simulation of human intelligence within a system, right? So a system being intelligent, just like a human being, or even better, right? ChatGPT now writes for us emails, fix our code, writes for you a CV, a cover letter, and the list goes on. Machine learning, so how does a system learn how to act like a human being? That's what we call machine learning. So you give large amount of data into a system. The system digests that data, comes up with patterns, and those patterns are used to make decisions, to translate for you, to fix your code, to predict the future, and again, the list goes on and on. AI now has become a trustworthy source of information, and you trust ChatGPT, right? I mean, what do you use ChatGPT for? Question, really. I think we use now ChatGPT more than Google, right? So you trust it with your emails, you trust it with your questions, you trust it with a lot of things. Same for industries. So AI now, so there's actually robots that will be deployed in the medical field. It's yet, but I think it's going to happen in the future soon. And AI is very trendy, and we have to live with it, right? We hear that AI is going to take jobs from us, but at some point it's quite a balance, and we have to work with AI every day. Good. We know that AI is trending. We know that AI is great and good in predicting the future and making decisions. But for us today, we're going to be talking about the impact of AI on customer service. What is customer service? What do you know about customer service? Salesforce Cloud. What do you know about customer service? Yes, keeping in touch with your customers. What else? Exactly, and then solving their issues, getting their calls, answering them back, and so on. So, what is the impact of AI on customer service? So, there are three things. First, AI is capable of boosting the service effectiveness. 2, implementing a personalized customer experience. And 3 is a proactive service engagement. Sounds a little bit vague, so I'm going to dive deep into each one of them. Let's start with the first one. Service effectiveness through AI. So when I say customer service, what do you imagine? I mean, who are the people that are working in customer service? What do we call them? Exactly, so you have like agents behind desks. They get messages from clients. For example, I'd call any beauty brand and complain that my hair is falling because of a shampoo. Then the agent would get that case, treat it, analyze it, and respond and say something, that's based really on the company itself. So boosting effectiveness or enhancing the customer service through AI happens through conversational assistance. So you get like a mini robot that would help you analyze the case and generate a corresponding response based, of course, on your CRM data. So instead of you analyzing the message from the customer, AI would look into the historical data and also would look into the message itself and generate a message that would decrease the handling time of the case, that would decrease the response times, and therefore you solve the case within 15 minutes instead of 45 minutes. Next is a personalized customer experience. Let's say you are a beauty brand. Of course, in your response to that customer, your message has to be corresponding to the guidelines of the company. You're not going to write any kind of message to that customer. Instead, you're going to look at the guidelines and instructions from your company in order to tailor a correspondent response, right? So AI would ingest, again, your CRM data and then generate and tailor for you customized customer relations interactions. And then last but not least is a proactive service experience. So again, AI would help us leverage historical data, orders, complaints, support cases, and so on in order, again, to tailor and give you the best recommendation to move on forward with support cases. Okay, now we've seen what's the impact of AI on customer service. Is it clear so far? Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Now, before we move on to the star of the show, our star of the show today is Service GPT. What do you know about Service GPT? What is Service GPT? Why are you here today? What do you want to know about Service GPT? Or do you have like background information about? Yeah, that's it indeed. And why do you think Salesforce thought about integrating ChatGPT into Salesforce itself, into the Service Clouds? Yeah, but also we've seen the impact of AI on customer service. So it would be really a shame if you don't integrate artificial intelligence with Service Clouds, right? Okay, so in its definition of Salesforce, ChatGPT is an empowered AI solution, right? And it's based on ChatGPT 4 large language data model. And it's basically designed to provide an exceptional customer service while maintaining a cost effectiveness. ChatGPT is known for being adaptable and offering a precise and accurate customer service, which means it's really trustworthy. And ChatGPT is, let me move to the next slide. Okay, good. So what makes ChatGPT unique are 4 things. First, trust. 2, relevance, privacy, and also ecosystem. Trust, let's start with that. So ChatGPT is founded on ethical guidelines, and it's known for ensuring the privacy of your data. So that's first. 2, relevance. Service GPT is known for being adjustable to any kind of industry. Could be beauty, could be big pharmacy, could be IT. It's known for being relevant to any kind of domain and industry. 3, privacy. So the top priority of Service GPT is keeping your data private. And then last but not least is the ecosystem. So you can choose Service GPT, but you can also choose any other language is there from an esteemed partner. And Salesforce would help you implement that if you like. So it doesn't have to be Service GPT. It can be any AI language model that you like. Okay, we've learned about the impact of AI on customer service. We've talked about Service GPT. Now let's talk about how to automate customer support with Service GPT. Do you work with Service Cloud? Can somebody sum up for me what Service Cloud does? What is there on Service Cloud? Who is using Service Cloud? Yes, so you've got agents behind desks using Salesforce Service Cloud to receive services, to maintain a good relationship with customers and also to take care of the customers, right? Great, that we know. In Service Cloud, there are objects. It's an out-of-the-box solution, but you can also adjust it as you like based on your company or your client's requirements. But what if we AI, and that's where Service GPT comes. So let's see together what are the additions in Service Cloud by Service GPT. So let's say your company, client actually, has Messenger in WhatsApp connected to Service Cloud. So they receive the flow from the clients into Service Cloud. And agents behind desks, of course, analyze those messages and they respond. I would say approximately each case would take from an agent 30 minutes, 45. But with Service Replies, AI would tap into real-time data and generate a corresponding message back to that customer. So all what you have to do, again, is look into that message generated by AI and see if it's good enough or not. You can adjust it accordingly and then send it back to the customer. That increased the productivity of agents by 14%, which means, again, low response times, decreasing, again, the response times and the handling time, and therefore you keep really a good customer relation. Second one in Einstein Service Replies for emails. It's really simple. Imagine if you get a case, if you're an agent, and you get a case, you analyze it, and you have a recommended knowledge-based article. And AI would help you draft or craft an email out of that knowledge base, and based, of course, on the case itself, and an email, right? Crafted in a couple of seconds only. So all what you have to do is read it, adjust it if you like really or not, add to it, and send it. So again, decreasing the handling time. Next, knowledge articles. If you're working with Service Cloud, according to you, what is the importance of knowledge base? What is knowledge base? What do we store in knowledge? Yes, so frequently asked questions. Basically, we store the guidelines and instructions from the company. So we teach agents how to respond to cases, right? Through these instructions. Now with AI, it would again leverage your data, which is really your real-time data, and then create for you your knowledge base and also update existing knowledge base to keep the information always accurate, fresh, and usable. Work summaries. You're a team leader, and you really want to take a look at support cases of the day. So if you open a case, you have to look through, let's say, 5 or 6 emails back and forth from the client and the agent to learn really what is the context of the case. Instead, AI would create for you a couple of lines only in which it summarizes basically, and it gives you a grasp of the context. For example, let's say this case is about a client complaining about an order that was not delivered. The agent recommended this and did in this. That's summary, basically. And then last but not least is call summary. It's something similar really to work summary. So call summary is a transcription of the call. So everything that was on the call, it will be transcribed into text for you. And then it would recommend for you the best follow-up actions based on that transcription. That's what AI would help you to do with call summaries. So far, we talked about call summaries, work summaries. We've talked about generating service replies. We've talked about generating service emails. And we also talked about, let's see, something else, knowledge base. So what do you think Service GPT would have as an impact on Service Cloud or on customer support in general? Efficiency, right? Also decrease in handling time, decrease in response times. Your client would be happy if they get a response within 5 minutes instead of 2 business days, right? And also maintaining a low cost. That's the big goal behind everything. Okay, good. All right, then we've reached the conclusion. Service GPT is a groundbreaking AI-empowered solution. And I'm pretty sure it will help every customer maintain a great relation with their clients, of course. And, I think it's just being launched, or it's currently being not implemented by much, but in the soon future, I think every client would like to have Service GPT to maintain customer relation and also maintain a cost effectiveness. All right, then that's it. I hope you learned something today. Was it good? Thank you. Do you have any questions that I can answer, of course? It wasn't that really technical. I just really kept it junior level so everyone knows how Service GPT works. And of course, you get the freedom to technically dive deep into it if you want. But if you have any questions, please let me know and I can answer. Absolutely not, eh? There's nothing for you at Salesforce. Any other questions? I don't think so. No. Okay, well, good that nobody has a question. I think everyone really understood. Good, thank you so much for attending my session today.